Now to tune in to
Yo,
these
ladies
brothers.
and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and J Lop is in the fucking building.
PETITION podcast. Be one to you players.
Y'all tune in to their podcast here.
Y'all tune in now. You heard me? Well, like they said, it's a QP podcast. We take the news, situations, everyday occurrences, and indeed we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. Not trying to tell you what to think, trying to show you how to think. That's the reason why I bust down the articles the way that I do. And today, on another exciting episode of Gruesome Twosomes, we have a woman who dragged her daughter, prepared to burn the body, then beat her to death when she woke up. Damn. I ain't even read this one yet. That's what we doing? Damn, it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. I ain't did one of these stories in a minute. Damn, I forgot how they do. Sheesh. It says mere months after reuniting. Oh, damn. So she got up back up with your ass for this?
Right.
Mere months after reuniting, the biological mother murdered her daughter and burned the victim's body. Oh, so she did burn the body.
So much for abortion.
Murdered her daughter and burned her victim's body to just the bones at the farm. Woof. Said Ruud's bench trial in Ozark County, Missouri for alleged killing Savannah. Was it Leckie, 16? Oh, rest in peace. Began Monday. Prosecutor Anthony Brown in part cited accounts from 3 women who had been in jail with Ruud. One of them said Ruud admitted to drugging Savannah with hydrocodone, according to Brown. Then Ruud believed her daughter was dead, took her body to a burn pile, but the teenager had not died. Prosecutor said the victim woke up screaming and Ruud beat her to death. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, well, you know what? I don't know. I always try to look positive. I'm gonna give her an E for effort though. I mean, when you gotta kill somebody, you just gotta get it done. I mean, put them out their misery, right? You know what I'm saying? They don't use a plan with her. At least she didn't play. First she tried to drug her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what she was gonna do when she drugged her. Try to smother her and do it easy or drown her or something.
Oh yeah, that would have been easy.
Right. But then she gonna drug her. Then she thought burning was cool.
Oh no, she was gonna burn her alive, P.
Right. She did.
Drugged her.
Yes,
she was getting ready to burn her while she's still alive, P.
And she did burn her while she was still alive. She woke up yelling from the burns. And when she woke up,
because then if she's burning and she's yelling, why you gotta beat her?
No, that's it. No, listen. That's the next step. So she drugged her. She fell out. She thought she was dead, so she I gotta get rid of the body. She made the fire. She threw the body on there. The daughter woke up out that, you feel them sensories. She starts screaming. She like, oh crap, what do I do now? I guess I gotta beat her to death.
I'm saying, so she went out. That's what I'm saying. Did the flames had to go out? If she woke up, don't the flames? So just because you wake up, the flames keep burning, or they go out? Which one? If you wait, you're on fire.
The flames are still going.
Right. So who put the fire out?
Nobody put the fire out. She just had.
So how can you beat somebody with fire all on her?
She wasn't still laying there in the flames when she woke up screaming. I'm sure she got up and started yelling hysterically.
Right, while you're on fire, and we know that's an accelerant because you're supposed to stop, drop, and roll. So in fact, she was more on fire.
Well, that's assuming that she had. That's just a lot of technical semantics. I get you.
Well, because it's science.
But I'm just saying.
I'm saying she didn't get burnt until after she got beat.
So you saying she beat her to death, but she did burn her again though, because remember they said burnt down to the bone. So she got the
burnt her
double whammy.
after. I'm saying there was one burn. I'm
Let me
saying she
see.
drugged her. She
Listen.
was getting ready to burn her.
This is what happened. Then Ruud, believing her daughter was dead, took the body to burn to a burn pile. A burn pile means a pile that's already burning.
Yeah, I took it there. I didn't throw it on there yet. It doesn't say it's on there yet.
But the teenager had not died. The prosecutor said the victim woke up screaming.
Right.
And then Ruud beat her to death.
Correct.
Well, they didn't necessarily say that she threw on the fire. I said throw on the fire because I thought it gave more impact, okay?
Yeah, it still got to make sense. But we break down too many articles, so I
know. Words matter.
Too much.
Words matter, though. And during the screaming, the defendant hit her with a rake or other long-handled implement until she could scream no more, he said.
Man, she hit her with a big old log, Pete. Where's the rake come from? She's at the burn. At the burn pile we supply rakes.
But they could, they in Missouri. They have on some country. They got a, little burn pile. That's nothing. I can see that.
The rakes.
I done painted the whole picture in my head. It all makes sense to me, just how they saying it right now. Look, I'm already in the whole scene. I'm looking at the shit go down now.
I'm saying she had help, P.
Oh.
You saying this ain't no solo job, P.
I said the defense lawyer Yvette Renee Duval disparaged this tale and said other jailhouse accounts calling them fictitious stories that neither matched evidence nor the accounts from what people were actually there. The attorney suggested that the inmate fabricated the stories to get less time. According to Brown, Ruud gave Savannah up to her friend Tamil Leckie Montague and David Leckie after giving birth and feeling she did not believe that she was fit to be a mother. Duval described the period as a tumultuous term. She suffered after she gave her baby up, got her back and killed her. So now we supposed to feel bad for her.
Wow.
Duval described this period as tumultuous terms, saying Ruud abusive mother kidnapped the infant Savannah at one point. Savannah grew up with Tamil and David in Minnesota, but the situation started to change in 2010 when the adoptive couple separated. Once the teen Savannah began to act out, the prosecutor said he also described her as being in the autistic spectrum. She cut herself because of what she was going on in her life, she said, who was diagnosed with depression and ADHD, was hospitalized twice for suicide ideation and planned to die by suicide, Duval said. You did
her a solid. You was just a caring mom, and you put your daughter out of misery.
I hope they're not trying to draw that conclusion. It says it finally decided that Savannah would be better off with her biological mother, the prosecutor said. Ruud took the teenager, then 15, in late 2016, and then brought her girl to the farm in a rural area. I told you, farm, rural area. I had this space. I had this, the outhouse. I seen it all. Duval described this as a mixed experience for Savannah. On one hand, she was hardworking and enjoyed her time on the farm. Her grades were improving. The teenager, wait a minute. Now we praising the mom for her parenting skills right after she just killed her? I know what I'm reading here. I know what I'm reading here. Wait a minute.
I'm telling you.
It says on one hand, she was a hard worker, enjoyed her time on the farm, and her grades were improving. The teenager enjoyed being a cadet for the local fire department and volunteer. If they say local goddamn church, the volunteers like having her around. On the other hand, Duval claimed that eventually Leckie and Montague stopped returning Savannah's calls. The defense characterized the adoptive mother as pushing the vulnerable teenager out to Ruud in Missouri instead of finding relatives in Minnesota to take care of her. Her adoptive family fell through on promises to see her Not blame the adopted parents in this. That's what we doing.
Wow. I'm telling you, here it comes.
Nobody is the mom. What? But the mom was a good parent though. Them grades improved. She was working real hard on the farm.
Took her out the city,
I want you to know that.
the city of Minnesota,
Right.
and brought you to the Ozarks, and you got a white. You know what they saying.
Her adoptive family failed to see her through on her promises, except when her grandpa visited in 2017 and had to leave because of flooding. Man, what kind of fucking picture are they trying to paint here? Because they talk about everything but the mom. First off, damn, did a child die? Is there somebody dead here? Leckie Montague mourned their adopted daughter in September 2017. You start speculating in your head. That was the hardest part, she said. The what ifs are the worst. Leckie Montague and Savannah would, in words of the outlet, sometimes attack her siblings without provocation. She also mentioned 2 hospitalizations. She said she tried to get an inpatient care facility for Savannah, but could not. Contrary to Duvall's account, Leckie Montague said that she asked family members if they could take Leckie on a trial basis, but Ruud, who had remained active in the teenager's life, offered to take her in. Rebecca, I don't know now. I'm not saying that this girl deserved to die, but I'm saying that the way that Leckie and Montague was raising this girl, they mom seen that. It was like, nah, bitch, you gotta go off the whole earth. You can't even live no more. Like, I gotta kill this demon spawn. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But it says Rebecca stepped up at the point. Leckie Montague said she could see Savannah regularly needed help. Authorities previously said that Ruud abused the victim on the farm, including rubbing her wounds with salt and alcohol, making her roll in the pig pen, and forcing her to bathe in muddy ponds. The adopted mother, Leckie and Montague, said that she witnessed no signs of abuse. So y'all saying, yeah. Hold on, wait. So y'all trying to say that the mom that's been a close friend the whole time, soon as she get the daughter, this is what they doing?
But then you just said that she said she didn't see no signs of abuse.
Yeah. That don't even make sense. Something's going on and getting a fresh start. I completely reset her. Leckie Montague said to her adopted daughter moving to Missouri, she was doing so well. Prosecutors said Ruud would eventually kill Savannah. In a timeline of events that Brown presented on Monday, that the woman with the hydrocodone story said the murder happened on July 19, 2017. Brown told the judge about Ruud's suspicious behavior in the incident, and she was out of the control fire at the farm. That day before, on July 18th, Ruud volunteer firefighter knew that she was supposed to contact the sheriff about this, but she contacted everyone except him, Brown said. She did not let the firefighter go near the camper trailer where Savannah lived, did not let them go see Savannah to check on her. She even refused them water, prosecutors say. She allegedly claimed Savannah was naked and sealed in the trailer, which was without electricity. Brown described this as a sweltering summer day. Ruud, then boyfriend, eventual husband, Robert Peat Jr., was indicted with her, and charges included murder. Yep. Okay, there we go. We're getting somewhere.
Hold on. I said it wasn't by herself. I said that.
The prosecutor said, however, that Pearl Jr. is expected to testify about heading to the farm on July 18th with his father, a volunteer firefighter. His dad, Robert Peat, treated Ruud's burns while himself helped out the flames. Pearl Jr. is expected to testify that he saw Savannah on July 19th, very late in the evening, chasing fireflies around, and must have been 11 o'clock. He is expected to say that was an argument between the mother over homework that was not done. Savannah was reported missing on the 20th. Her burned remains were discovered. Wasn't discovered till August. Okay, that's the next one. Duval, man, this is a lot.
And whose flames did you put out? They came and they put out the flames.
Yeah. Savannah reporting missing on July 20th. Brown said her burning remains were discovered the following August 4th on Ruud's property. Duval assessed that the investigators immediately treated the death investigation, not missing persons case. It was all about the thoughts and feelings instead of evidence and defense, which in lockup, Ruud told various accounts to inmates. Brown said that she allegedly told one detail about the Savannah's killing. She allegedly told another person to crushing up some pills, putting them in a drink. According to another, Ruud said she wasn't getting the money for the child support and that she was supposed to be getting, and said that she wasn't going to lose her farm because of some bratty kid, which is her own daughter that she gave away.
Wow.
Okay.
How was you going to lose your farm?
I guess another mouth to feed, because I guess she didn't have that much money to begin with. But
well, just don't feed her.
Right. They were also unprompted comments and holding someone down in a fire, Brown said. Judge Calvin Holden, who decided the verdict.
You said that, though.
I told you.
She was willing to burn herself, Pete, to hold her in the fire. That's why I said it. That's not logical. It didn't make sense to me.
Right. Judge Calvin Bowden, who decided the verdict, also heard a certain recording at the trial. Ruud made it while speaking to a member of the public defender's office, where she said in the Missouri Supreme Court ruling that waived the attorney-client privilege because she gave Peat Jr. the recording box. No evidence and record suggests, nor does Ruud assert, that she was forced or coerced into handling over the box with the recording. Ruther, the recordings indicate that Ruud voluntarily gave the box containing the recording to Pete to prepare for a trip. Ruud said the recordings that Savannah died from taking drugs, according to Brown. She said that she found the victim's body and burned it, according to the prosecutor. Why was you talking like that on the jail phone? You're obviously not fucking smart, dumbass. Duvall said, however, that the judge would not hear it at trial. That's good old white privilege. I got you on joint saying it, but we ain't gonna hear that in trial. Anyway,
right.
He would not hear that at trial. Any specific evidence without cause of death, manner of death, or actual time of death. The defense lawyer acknowledged that her client admitted to burning Savannah's body, but that is all you're going to hear because that's all she did, Duvall said. So you're right. So somebody else killed her. It was probably some hanky-panky going on too, and they ain't letting that out. And they just let that go since the victim's dead. They just let that go. We'll just go with the murder. But I bet you it was some hanky-panky. It's probably one of them ritualistic killings.
I'm with you on that one.
Her mom was so cold-blooded on the whole shorty that came out of her whole uterus.
Promise you.
I mean, I guess if she gave her away once, she could.
Did she have?
I mean, it almost sounded that way, didn't it? Rebecca Ruud is her name. Rebecca allegedly sounds like a terrible person. She's a terrible person. Dang, well, rest in peace, little Savannah. Look, they got
worried about abortion. Huh?
Look, that's the picture of her holding two little Billy goats. It's fucked up. Anyway, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm a moja foja scold you about being on code. 4 words for you. Love with the peace. You got blessings on top of that. And I got to give you my aloha for sure high. And I got to go high. Yee!
Yiggity.
Savannah. Hey girl, how you doing? I'm into you like Trump's in the cocaine. I know that might sound a little confusing.
Call me when you need a friend. Call me when you need someone to come through with that loving baby. I'll be the one to get it from the back. You be pulling on my body, babe. There ain't no need to answer the phone, 'cause I got you where I need you, baby. Face down in the bed, and we can get it on.
Music TV.